Hi, Capricorn. Here I'm again, just shuffling. That fell out, by the way. 3 of coins. Taking some time to work on, maybe throwing yourself into work to work through something emotionally. Maybe dating superficially, but having not yet found someone you want to settle with. Anyway, hello, Capricorn. Welcome to the message you need to hear. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Capricorn. Okay. Eight of Cups. Moving on. Moving, period. Perhaps you're going to see somebody over water. Like, you know, distance over water. Could be that. Right. There's a lot of conflict. This could be a situation you might feel is holding you back. Perhaps you feel really drawn to it, even though you might not, it might not be the best possible situation or position, or you felt drawn to it. I feel like this might be going to see someone, or this is about a long distance relationship and it just got to be kind of too heavy. I'm just going based on this right here. Let's see what else. Okay. The Hermit. 9 of Cups. 8 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Oh, man. 3 of Wands. King of Swords. Alright, so we could have Virgo here. We could have Capricorn. We could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We're talking about a King. Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't even have to be male. Male or female. Somebody that is very decisive, speaks and moves forward with authority, clear thinking, intellectual, very organized, very clever or perceptive, independent, that sort of thing. This could also be a therapist, somebody online that it could be a lot of things actually, but this could be somebody that you're talking to online. This could be cutting things off. This could be only talking to someone in a need-to-know basis. This could be somebody in an authority in a field that is helping you deal with an issue. So like a lawyer, doctor, teacher, therapist, counselor, judge, that sort of thing. Okay, all right. What's this Hermit about? What's this Hermit about? Okay, they've been thinking about this ending. They have been thinking about this ending. What's this 9 of Cups about? 9 of Cups. Perhaps that's why we saw that 3 of Pentacles, because this is them. They're still functional, but they're kind of keeping themselves off to the side, and still there's a lot of thought going into their work as well, and that's probably to get them through this situation. What's this 9 of Cups? Capricorn, what's this 9 of Cups? 2 of Swords. So perhaps they are happy not making a decision. They don't, this is like someone not wanting to open up the bag of worms again, because they've just got to a place where they feel like they can think, process, talk about it, or maybe not talk about it, but they can actually, they're going through sort of a, I don't want to say transformation, but this has been on their mind. Like I said, they're still functional, they're still working, they're still doing, but they don't want to open that can of worms again. This is 8 of Swords. Okay. No, it's like they don't want, if they could tell you, they would say that, yeah, this is affecting me more than you know. I'm still really thinking about this ending, but I'm happiest when I don't feel like I can talk to you. I feel like that's what they'd be wanting to tell you. I don't feel like I can talk to you. If we talk, we bicker. We don't come to any resolution. We just end up fighting. There's no forward movement. I don't want to feel with you. I don't want to go there. I'm tired of the fighting. I'm tired of the conflict. All right, what else, Capricorn? What's this 6 of Swords about? Okay, what's this 3 of Wands about? We got the Queen of Wands right here. What's this 3 of Wands about? Judgment reversed. What's this King of Swords about? what the heck is with this Eight of Swords? Oy. This has been like a predominant card, and the High Priestess has been a predominant card, but this Eight of Swords keeps coming up repeatedly. Okay, so they don't want, it's like, I feel safer in the silence. I can't make it, I'm happy. I don't want to open up this bag of worms. It's on my mind. I'm thinking about it, but I'm thinking about it logically. I'm not emotional about it, and I don't want to go there, and I don't want to fight anymore. And I think they plan to move on. They plan to just transition out of this, and they want to get back to feeling alive, and not that they didn't, but they want to get back out there. I get this real sense that they want to just start, experiencing life again, or enjoying their independence, their life again. They would just want to get back out there and be in the middle of all this activity. And I think for you, this is also about you moving out and moving on. We got two cards here of moving per se. This could be moving over water. This could be moving on, an emotional decision to move on. Having a hard time with it, but there you go. This is also about movement over water. This could be waiting for someone to return to you, or looking at your prospects, your future prospects, distance being an issue, that sort of thing. So this is also about making plans for the future, waiting to see if they come to fruition, or changing gears and thinking, well, I want to go in this direction now. But it's about looking to the future and making plans to live into, so to speak. Like you want to live into this reality. I know it's kind of woo-woo, but and I almost feel like, well, this person's going to move on, and it's like, well, then this means that you need to start making other plans. I feel like that's what this is saying, that you need to start making other plans. We got the Judgment reverse. This is kind of a no-go on that second chance, or somebody's maybe not willing to look at their culpability or their part in a situation. And this is not about restoring or any kind of atonement with this person where they're a part of it. Anything that is going to have to happen has to be done in private or on your own. I don't think this person feels like they can talk to you. I think it's like, okay, yeah, it's on their mind. They're thinking about this ending, but they don't want to talk with you about it anymore. I think they feel like there's nothing that can be done, and that it just ends up in bickering, and it's a stalemate every time. And that's how they feel, right? This is how they feel. But if you were, that's their perception, I should say. So if you were to say anything, if you were able to reach out to them or whatever, it could be that they need to hear that you're conflicted and confused also. I don't know why that would help, but I think they might think that you don't care either. So they're like, well, all right, I'm just going to move on. And it could very well be that it's because they feel like, well, I'm not willing to look at things if you aren't, quid pro quo type of thing. That it's a lot of bickering, and it doesn't go anywhere. And this could be that they need to know that you're willing to see their side of it, or see another side of it. They need to know that you're not going to be resolute and stuck in your way of thinking and not considering anybody else's opinion if you were to reach out to them. You don't have to. That's not the advice here. But the one thing that might affect this stalemate could be you, in their eyes, being open to another way of seeing this situation. What's this Devil about? Again, we've got the water here. So this could very well be speaking about a long distance relationship. Perhaps this is about someone feeling like they can't trust, or that there was never, things were always kind of rocky, and everything was always topsy-turvy regarding a long distance relationship that probably held you back. You know what I mean? You felt like it was oppressive after a while. It just ended up bickering because we weren't in proximity. And how can things move forward if we're away? It only can go so far. This could be Aries. These two right here suggest that control was definitely an issue in this relationship, and that maybe the two of you, there was a power struggle that you two never got past. that this was definitely, that this fighting and bickering was about control. And if we're talking, we've got a lot of swords here, it could very well be that that's what somebody valued above emotional connection, above pretty much everything else. It was all about maintaining a certain level of control. We got the devil here, so I mean that could have been the one thing that held you as a couple back from progressing. Worst case scenario, this person was very extremely controlling, and dare I say a bully, or just that was their MO in the relationship, is just, you know, a narcissistic approach where they're always right and they set the tone, and it goes by their saying and blah 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 blah. Like it goes by how they say it's gonna go and all that. All right, what would Capricorn's person say to them if they could? What would Capricorn's person say to them? I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Okay, that kind of doubling down on what I just talked about here, how it was like, you know, somebody might have been very controlling and demanding. And it made somebody feel like they couldn't do anything right, that they never met expectations, that they began to stress them out because of the amount of control that somebody else might have exerted in the relationship, or the need for control. What else for Capricorn? Our connection still affects me. Well, yeah. That's this right here. And they're still thinking about that ending. They're still thinking about the relationship and everything that led up to the ending. Capricorn. Oh, mother trucker. Red flags. Red flags. This speaks to things being overlooked that may need more examination. That's putting it very mildly and lightly. This is red flags overlooking. Perhaps this is overlooking these red flags. This blindfold here, this blindfold here, this blindfold here. We're not looking at the signs along the way that could be issues coming up later, or very much become this right here. This oppressive, toxic situation that held the relationship back. It was always, somebody was always juggling for that control. Maybe this is how somebody felt like they had to walk on eggshells and constantly juggle things to make the other person happy. All right, Capricorn. God, this cross is just coming up. This represents, this is man, but it could be significant other in the relationship. It doesn't have to be man. Significant other in the relationship, that it was very challenging, painful. There's some disappointment and sadness regarding and surrounding the significant other in this relationship. So if you're a cross watcher, I mean, maybe, you know, it's like, oh, this is funny. You and I have the same exact opinion of each other. Okay. But Capricorn, this would suggest that your other person in the relationship really let you down. There's a lot of feelings of disappointment, sadness. It's a very difficult relationship, difficult transition. I could see now why this is saying, do not go for that second chance. Look elsewhere. Expand your horizons elsewhere. I could see now why this is here. Because if I'm reading this right, and, you know, the gut punch that I'm getting, this is a relationship where somebody was very controlling, and it was all about that person, and it was just a huge disappointment. It could have even been like just where that was that whole narcissistic abuse type stuff going on. So I think this needs to be, I think this right here could be you seeking out wise counsel. This is, again, that counselor, doctor, therapist, lawyer, whoever the expert is that can give you sound advice and to a degree safe passage through a difficult situation that you might feel trapped in. You've got all this help waiting for you. It might take you a while to access it, but there's all this help waiting, wise counsel waiting for you. It's just a matter of shifting gears and not being afraid anymore. And I know that's a tall order, especially if you've been like under somebody's thumb and it's like you're shell shocked. So just please be safe. Please give yourself time. Please surround yourself with friends and wise counsel to help you with this. Okay. I hope you are able to work through this, Capricorn. I appreciate you stopping by. Please stay safe. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.